Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Miami Heat will be looking to make a statement. Now, here is Robinson. Pass to Hero. Shot clock at 6. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And here are the Jazz now. Pass to Kessler. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Miami no good on that time either. Stolen by Robinson. In the corner, it's Wiggins. The layup missed. Kicks it out to Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Robinson. The rebound by the Jazz. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
And he gets it to go.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And it's Collier missing. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. 4-point game. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hero's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Collier, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And the shot is good.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
To the paint, and Kessler throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. He gets it in there. Jazz leading by 3. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick-and-roll guy. And he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity. And he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the 3rd, 4th, even at times 5th guy on the floor. So he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point he's underrated.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. And so it's the Utah Jazz. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint.
The Jazz, 25.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
The Heat trailed by 13. Pass to Ware. And he dunks it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And it's Collier missing. Here's Ware. And here's Anderson. Here's Ware. Clock at 6. Here's Rozier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
This league, Stan, and you've watched it and coached it for years, has the best players in the entire world. And some guys, though, can kind of be overlooked. Like Terry Rozier, for instance.
Yeah, look, here's a guy who's averaged 28 points a game. He can create offense for other people. He plays hard, was an outstanding defender early in his career. He's an important piece for any team he's on.
And what speed, and Stan, what athleticism.
Yeah, no question about it. This guy's somebody who shouldn't be under the radar.
Anderson. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate, just sends the ball to an open shooter.
And stolen by Sexton. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Offensive rebound. Collier, that's good. Collier's got 8.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Collier, that's good.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Hey, Stan, the last few decades, we've seen the 3 become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, and teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the 3 spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
From downtown, and the Jazz, another three.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Pass to Robinson. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Utah leading by 13. Utah moving it around. The open look here for Sexton. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Burks. Second shot opportunity. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Burks. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Got that one up quick. Collins has got 5 now.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Pass to Robinson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's Sexton. Here's Collier. Back to Sexton. From deep. Miami grabs the miss. 19 seconds left in the first half of the game. Down low, Robinson.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Puts up a deep three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Utah Jazz in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And an unfortunate trend for the Utah Jazz stand the past couple seasons, losing the battle of possessions.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's hard to overcome. When you turn the ball over at a high rate, and then at the other end, you don't force any turnovers, you're losing that possession game all the time. Now, fortunately, they rebound the ball well, and that helps a little, but it doesn't totally solve the problem.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And Wiggins can take the mid-range when he has to. His touch makes that an option.
George with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Drives to the hoop. And he lays it straight in.
And he has a knack to score on the move. Wiggins stays in control even when he's at full speed.
The shot by Filipowski, no good.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim, turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Kicks it out to Hero. And here's Anderson from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Adebayo drives in. Can't cash in from close range. Clarkson on the wing. Here's George. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. The Heat trailed by 18. Here's Wiggins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wiggins has got 6.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And the Jazz, another 3.